I stood quietly near the edge of the Grand Hotel ballroom while my husband, Ethan Cross, raised a champagne glass beside his new girlfriend, Vanessa. The room was filled with powerful executives, investors, and socialites. With a confident smile, Ethan announced that Vanessa was the reason his company, Crosswell Industries, had survived the year. According to him, she had secured crucial funding from a mysterious investor known only as the benefactor. What no one knew was that I was the benefactor. I checked the elegant watch on my wrist. It was 11:55 p.m. I needed only 5 more minutes. My late father, Eswell, required me to remain married for 3 full years before gaining control of my inheritance and business trust. Tonight marked the final moment. Ethan continued speaking, making jokes at my expense. He described to me his wife Claire Rowan as a financial burden who contributed nothing. Polite laughter filled the room. I remained calm. I had learned that silence can be more powerful than anger. Vanessa approached me, pretending to be friendly. She made a small comment about how I didn't really belong in rooms like this anymore. I smiled and said nothing. Arguing with someone who doesn't know the truth is pointless. At exactly midnight, my phone vibrated once. The trust was officially mine. Moments later, Ethan dramatically handed me divorce papers, boasting that his success made him untouchable. He claimed I would leave with nothing. I signed without hesitation. The confidence on his face was almost admirable if it weren't so misplaced. As I walked toward the exit, I calmly told him he might want to check his email. His smile faded. Inside was a formal notice. The benefactor had withdrawn all funding and voting support from Crosswell Industries. By morning, the news had spread. Investors panicked. Board members demanded answers. Ethan blamed the market, his staff, anyone but himself. What he didn't expect was the emergency board meeting later that day. When I walked into the boardroom, the room went silent. I wasn't there as his wife. I was there as the majority shareholder. Financial records were presented, every transfer, every bailout that had quietly saved the company over the last 3 years. All came from my trust. Vanessa's achievement was exposed as exaggeration. Ethan's misuse of company funds for personal luxury was documented clearly and legally. The board voted unanimously. Ethan was removed as CEO. No drama, no shouting, just signatures and consequences. Weeks later, Crosswell Industries stabilized under new leadership. Ethan faded from headlines. Vanessa disappeared from the spotlight just as quickly as she had entered it. As for me, I finally stepped into my own life. I rebuilt the company ethically, invested in employee protection programs, and reclaimed my name not as someone's wife, but as a leader. The lesson was simple. Never underestimate the quiet person in the room. They might be the one holding everything together,